Women don't even want it 50-50. Women don't want to bring 50%. I'm telling you.
What?
She wants her man to lead her and bring
we
more.
want.
Why do women marry?
There's definitely women who are like that, and there's women who are not.
Very little.
I'm not going to say who. We know someone.
Very little.
Okay.
Very little.
Okay.
Very little.
Okay. Very little. Say it 4 more times. Very little.
I'm telling the truth.
Very little.
Maybe
One situation the opposite, where the guy got screwed over. Give me one from Dearborn.
There's a million guys that got screwed over. What do you mean? There's a million guys that get screwed over every day. Women in the shame that divorces.
Same with girl. Oh my God, Tim, there's women that get killed every day by men.
Men are starting to stop sipping now. The weak men that were sipping for these.
Yeah, no,
Let me do this.
These games are over.
Okay, no, they're just beginning.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Lena.
Hi.
And my beautiful cousin, Tim. And he joined us here. We're on vacation in Michigan. Me and Tim did a live stream years ago, and it was my fastest growing video at the time. I need to start out this video by saying I do not condone of anything Tim says. You've heard of the apple that fell from the tree. He's the apple that was thrown away from the tree. But we still love him, don't we? We're trying to save him. I'm Luke Skywalker. He's Vader, you know? So we're here. We're just chilling. We might get into some heavy stuff. When we did this years ago, I was still new to this online world, and I thought my career was going to be over after that live stream. And if you go back and watch it, I was super anxious. But I like to think I'm a little bit more skilled today, and I could deal with you. Mano y mano.
You're going to lose miserably. You guys want dating advice? Okay, so here's step one.
This is where I clench. Okay,
go clench. Go. See a woman walking very fast in front of you,
and
she's walking out of maybe Forever 21 or Victoria's, wherever you see her at, in the mall, and you can't catch her in time. This is one of my moves. I used to do it back when I was like 17, 18. You can trip her, but hold on, guys, listen to this. You trip her, and you make sure that all her bags hit the floor, but you catch her. So you trip her, but you're about to hit the floor, you catch her like this. Grab her, and then you lift her up and say, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I didn't mean to. I was in a rush. I'm trying to get somewhere. You lift her up. You give her all her bags. And then you tell her, well, Inte Maliki Jumel, you tell her that she's very beautiful. You want to tell it to her in Spanish, you could tell her like, como tus ojos brillan como la luna chiquilla. You give her bags, and then you tell her, can I get your number?
Anyways, welcome. Hi, Lena. How you doing?
Hi, good. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here in our basement. What are you looking at, you little bitch? Don't touch me. Don't fucking
get closer.
Don't touch me.
Let's get started with this debate. So
yeah, let's.
So we were having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm talking to a Latina now. Yeah, she's Mexicana. Yeah.
Earlier in the stream, so we're just.
I can cook. Yeah, I can actually cook. I just prefer the woman to cook. But I can cook. I like reggaeton too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's reggaeton. Thank you to all the people who donated and all the subbies. If this is a VOD, I will shout out those people. I will put their name on screen. Thank you so much. It means so much.
Okay, so let's do it like this. Men are starting to wake up to the modern day women's games. Modern day women have been playing the games of, you know, if you check her on something, you're labeled as a man as insecure and stuff like this. And the women are not going to get the title.
The players now.
The women are not going to get the title of marriage. Men decide the marriages, and women will not get the title of marriage. They won't get the ring, the anillo on their finger, until they shape up and they become submissive women.
Okay, so I actually, if you're watching this, I want you to, before you click off, I'm going to honestly, this is a very, very interesting little experiment that you're not going to see anywhere else on the internet, because you have an individual here who he does not care to be canceled. He's not online. He doesn't care. This is the rawest of the raw you're going to get. And I'm going to honestly see if I could break through to someone that I grew up with and see if I could sort of save him from the dark side, if you will. And I got backup from my lead lady here.
I already saying W for Tim, L for AP. It's over.
Okay.
It's over.
So, what if I was to tell you the people that you're learning these ways, even your way of speaking, I know the types of people it's coming from. The Fresh and Fits, the Tates. What if I was to tell you...
I've been saying them before, Fresh and Fit.
Okay, but you...
I should just put it on a podcast.
Okay, that's fine. But
that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But the way you're saying it, I know you're getting... Even if you didn't get that idea from them, your way of saying it, I know you got from them. Some of the things. What if I was to tell you that every single one of these people...
Hashallah, I've been saying it years before them. Yeah.
Thank you, Brittany.
Yeah.
What if I was to tell you that these people are using you to make money?
They're not using me. I've been saying this before. What do you call them? They had a podcast before Fresh and Fit was even known. All these guys that have been talking about it, whoever it's Andrew Tate, all these guys, they got a point. They have valid points in what they say. Not everything they say is correct, but the majority of what they say, women don't take accountability. They don't.
How so? Accountability in what?
With respect to modern day women do not take accountability. In terms
before getting too specific,
if they go out, to a party and their guy doesn't want them to be there, and she has no respect for her man, that's just one scenario. There's many other scenarios.
Okay, that's a good question, RNG. I'm going to ask him that in a sec, but first I want to ask you this. This is the way I look at it.
Did you say what RMG the media consumes?
Listen, hold on. I feel like
I see it in real life all day.
A lot of young men go through a period. Some have it easier than others. Some, hardly go through it at all. But they have a period of just confusion, of not understanding women, or just going through that stage in their life where they're trying to figure out things as a teenager or whatever age they're at. And it's very easy. It's easier to accept that it's not my fault, it's other people's fault. And it's something that everyone goes through. And for the most part, most people, I like to think most people realize, they mature out of it, or whatever it is. They take accountability. But I feel like these people, like these Freshes and Fits and these Tates, I feel like they capitalize off that moment of people not knowing. And they take that insecurity that's in so many people and they say, no, it's not your fault, it's their fault. And it's a lot easier just as humans to accept that it's someone else's fault, not their own.
So, at the end of the day, like I said before, you're talking about that minor or that younger age group about,
Yeah, you get dumped, or your friends have a girlfriend and you don't, or you do have a girlfriend and you're insecure because she was dating your friend, whatever the situation is.
We're not talking about that age group. We're talking about women.
Yeah, but some people don't grow out of it.
Someone was saying that
the majority of them that are educated, that are in their mid-20s to early 30s, or even past their 30s, that are still partying or have no respect for the man, or they call it entanglement. Instead of, when she cheats, it's called entanglement. When a man cheats,
so do you think a man needs to control a woman, needs to have control over her for her to not cheat?
No.
He shouldn't have some cheerleaders. Keep that up.
He shouldn't have control over her.
Stay on.
But you said submissive, so that she's submitting to him.
Hold on. He shouldn't have control over her. She should submit just because out of respect for him. He should have control over her.
But submitting,
what do you mean by
giving him...
If she loves him, she's just going to be naturally nice to him. And naturally take care of him.
I'm naturally nice to AB, but
that's what I was gonna say.
Not in that regard.
Lena, this is why initially I wanted to do it one-on-one, because I don't want to seem like we're both...
right, yeah.
But, no, I'm not saying don't say anything. I'm just saying why I'm staying quiet at certain
But
points.
see, look at this comment. Man has to be worth submitting to first, right?
Okay, hold on.
Well, Lena was all the time, but that statement is pure bullshit. I'll tell you why.
Do you think Lena is your definition of submissive?
Lena?
Yeah.
My definition of submissive?
I mean, do you think she's submissive?
To an extent, yeah.
But, okay.
She is, yeah.
But like she was trying to say, she respects me on her own. She respects me.
That's why I brought up Jada Pinkett Smith. That's why I brought it up. I was doing it indirectly, sir, but yeah.
You bring up the most extreme example. It's like if I'm going to bring up Muslims, I'm going to bring up fucking Al-Qaeda. You know what I mean? Like, Lena listens to me. Not that she listens, but she respects me, and that's a two-way street. And I've earned that respect, and vice versa. We respect each other.
Hey, they think
we submit to each other.
Well, that's their interpretation.
Submit is even such a weird word, but like.
Well, how about would you be okay with calling it supporting her man instead of submitting, because that's kind of an aggressive word, to be submissive.
You see, the thing is, women don't like.
We're not looking for a master. We're looking for a partner.
See, you guys take it as it means like he's a master above you and all this. When men use the word submissive, it's not. You're not taking it at face value, literal definition.
But who are you trying to get with, men or women?
What is it?
Who are you trying to get with, though, men or women? Who are you trying to? So you're saying men know, but women don't know. So why don't you say it the way in which women understand it?
Of course, yeah. So when a man uses the word, when a man uses the word,
yes, Nicole, I agree.
Uses the word submissive, it just means caring and respectful for her man. That's all it really means.
So you don't think that it could be like a mutual, equal partnership, and where like whatever you're expecting from the woman, the man should do the same for her?
Submissive is
not what do you call what do you call not completely 100%.
You're saying the man should have more say in the relationship.
Well, he should have the final say, yeah.
Do you and why is that?
Because what do you call that's her husband, that's her man. If a woman's making the wrong decision or something, then he should have the final say.
What if the man is making the wrong decision? What makes him more qualified?
What do you call it? Maybe the man's making the wrong decision. He's like, "You sick, bro. You sick." But yeah, if the man's making the wrong decision, then then the woman will check him on it 100% if he's not suitable.
Well, you mentioned earlier about confidence, and I think that it kind of contradicts with what you're saying, because I feel like a man who is confident in himself and feels secure in his relationship wouldn't need to control his,
It's not controlling. It's not controlling. Like I said before, you'd have to control any woman. A woman that likes you for you is just going
to be willing
nice.
to willingly submit to a man.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's not going to work. I think I'll let you guys talk, and then I'll come back. I'm trying to see what's the best way of doing this.
Yeah.
Because I want to jump in, but at the same time,
I get you. It does. I don't like it either. That it feels like we're kind of
has
teaming
nothing to
up.
do with being your kid or not. Well, when I'm saying, she could be grown. It has nothing to do with that. At the end of the day,
I'll be the
even if you go to
moderator
religious debate, what do you call it? The woman should respect the man. It all comes back down to that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Absolutely.
Every person
By the way,
You guys
no woman thinks that they shouldn't respect
100%. But see,
their partner unless they lost that respect.
Hold on. Tezzy said earlier, a man has to be worth submitting to, right?
Yeah.
Most modern day women determine submission based on the man's income, not based on the man's morale.
Okay, this leads me back to a previous question. Someone wants to know what media do you consume? What podcasts?
I watch that podcast.
Not a lot, but what did you?
This is just everyday.
Okay. I know you watch Fresh and Fit. You told me you don't watch them lately, but I know you told me.
You could refuse the title modern day woman. Maybe you're the outlier, but the majority of women, that's what they are. They're modern day women. 2020.
But also, that is an assumption too, Chaos. That you can't
listen. I don't care. Listen, I don't care what anybody says on this chat. A man today in 2024, 2025 is in 2 days, basically. What do you call it? Pays way more money.
Let me tell you something.
To support a lower grade woman today, you get less.
Okay.
A lower grade.
You get older.
Tim,
you get less
value. But you understand, like even the way you're talking, like you make it in like not just you make it impossible of getting a partner.
Listen,
you make it like you would scare them. You understand that, right?
Listen, you get less value of a woman today than you did back 20, 30 years ago before social media.
What does that mean, value?
When I say value in terms of the what woman brings to the table today in terms of raising a family.
Okay, so I have a question.
Like
let's get maybe a little more specific. Yeah. So let's say you were in a relationship right now. You would expect the woman to be submissive to you. What do you have to offer her?
And they've all done it. What do you call it?
What do you have to offer her? Because you're saying that,
loyalty, hold on. Loyalty. What do you call it? Taking her out to eat, paying the bill. Those kinds of things. Taking care of her. Remembering her birthday. Those are the kinds of things that, man, there are things to what we do. Chivalry is not dead. But modern, what do you call them? Social media.
So, do you think all men are like that? Because you seem to be putting like a generalization on all women. And
there's bad men too. Don't get me wrong. There's bad men too. I'm just saying the ratio is not the same. There's way more bad women today than there are bad men. The ratio is not the same.
Okay, let's go. I want to go back to the income thing. Is it wrong for a woman to want someone that has more money?
It depends to what extent. Is it? Hold on. There's a difference between wanting a guy who could provide a living and wanting a guy who could provide a lifestyle. Most women today are going for guys that want.
By the way, I'm trying to argue from his own perimeter. Okay, I'm not saying anything about women actually.
Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Most women today want a guy who could provide a lifestyle.
Based on what though? You can't just be throwing these. This is not a fact. What you're saying.
It is 100%
This is how you feel, and it's not necessarily true.
Go look at it. A lot of women are not marrying based on necessity of living. They're marrying based on lifestyle. Which guy can provide more to a higher extent? If you're gonna play that game, hold on. If you're gonna play that game, those men that they're going for, the 1% male, he has options too. He doesn't have to pick you. He don't have to pick you. You got women that don't bring barely anything to the table, talking about she wants a guy.
But none of this means anything until you give us an example. Give us two examples.
They're right in the city.
Give us a
They're right in the city.
But Tim,
you're right in the city.
You're over 6 foot.
I know.
You inherited a lot of money.
I'm
telling you? Yeah.
That's the kind of guy they picked. I'm saying they put the other guys who's below 6 feet. They put them in this category. So we're not going to pick them, because this is what they go for. They're getting greedy. But at the same time, she'll tell you, oh, well, I'm very humble in what I choose. I said, you're going for the 1% male, and that 1% male, he has options too. He doesn't have to pick you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me give you an example in my own experience.
Yeah.
Not that I need to give an example, but just to just give you some perception.
Yeah.
When me and Lena worked at the restaurant, every fucking guy wanted to date her. Everyone.
Okay.
Some of them had money. I was broke as shit.
Yeah.
I was broke as shit. And when we got together, even after we got together, she was very desired. People asked her parents. Some were older guys who already were established, and she stuck with my broke ass. She even maxed out her credit card to give me my first camera.
Okay, but hold on. But how many people are like Lena? What's your point?
But who are you to say that?
Hold on. But
how many people are like Lena?
Listen, maybe Lena saw something in me.
The divorce rate is way over 50%, bro. I'm telling you, divorce rate is way over 50%. It's increased after social media and over the years. Women are so fast. Women engage.
I mean, there's other factors. There's domestic violence. There's, why it's not a woman's fault. And a lot of
the majority of divorces are not due to domestic violence.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a lot of factors to consider, and it's the divorces are not.
The statistics show it will show that the majority of them they don't have.
What statistics?
Any statistic you want to look at. I'm just telling you in
general. Give me an example. You can't just say that with no information.
If I give you one example, it wouldn't justify it to you anyway, because you're going to say, where'd you get that from? And where'd you get
No, that's what I'm asking you. No, just give me a source and I won't ask where it's from.
I'm just telling you. You just look in your city around you and then go outward from there. What do you call it? Most women, were over 50%, are getting divorces, and they're initiating the divorces.
That's not true, Tim. You can't say that. That is not true. That is not.
Look at our own town, bro. How many of these girls, beautiful girls, by the way, get married because they're pressured by their family. They get married.
They don't owe me anything. I never said
they're pressured by these same values that you're talking about. Hold on.
They get married in this town. And then the guy's like, he treats it like a relationship, like whatever. Because if he marries the girl, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. They can date, they go on vacation, and then because he's a guy, he's like whatever. He divorces her, and then in this fucked up city, no one wants to get with her after because they look at her because our city's fucked up, like damaged goods or however the fucked up way you want to phrase it. Yeah. And the guy gets married the next fucking year. It doesn't matter to him. Meanwhile, in most instances, and it's really fucked up. And if you're watching this and you're from Dearborn, you're one of these people, you know one of these people. I'm so sorry. The girl ends up settling for the next guy, some ugly or goofy looking fucking dude, because she thinks that's all she could get because of the fucked up shit that you're preaching right now.
It's not true. You can say what you want, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of good men out there that are hardworking men that make.
Give me
one situation the opposite where the guy got screwed over. Give me one from Dearborn.
There's a million guys that got screwed over. What do you mean? There's a million guys that get screwed over every day. Women initiating the divorces.
Oh my God, Tim! There's women that get killed every day by men. We're scared when we leave the house.
Look, she's arguing.
No, yes, I am, because Tim.
This woman talking.
Tim, I just want you to understand. No, on a serious note, though, the things that you are saying. It's like perpetuating this idea that makes women feel unsafe in society. Wait. Can you agree with me that
there's a lot of men that make under 50K a year, under 40K a year, that are good men, and women don't pick them all the time.
I'm sorry, make more. I mean, like
make more money, right? But hold on, I thought we're equal, right? How about you're independent now, right? So you could make enough money. So why wouldn't you marry a man that makes less than you?
You'll find a woman who, you're putting a blanket over.
Why don't women marry?
There's definitely women who are like that, and there's women who are not.
Very little.
I'm not going to say who. We know someone.
Very little.
Okay.
Very little.
Okay.
Very little.
Okay. Very little. Say it 4 more times. Very little.
I'm telling the truth.
Very little.
Nicole said, "I'm sorry, Tim, but I chose a ski instructor as a husband. Your theory is wrong." Thank you. We have an example right here.
Nicole is a famous YouTuber. Yes. She was just with Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez follows her on Twitter. I give her pizza every time she comes over because I don't treat her any different.
The theory is not wrong. Just because she's the one that's the outlier in the day doesn't mean
she's an outlier. But you didn't even give us an example. You haven't given us a single example yet. This is just how you feel, and I feel like you need to just, instead of looking outward and blaming women for everything, you need to kind of look inward.
I'm telling you reality.
And see why you feel these ways. Why you have like such negative feelings towards women.
There's no negative feelings. I'm telling you reality.
This is not negative. You don't like women.
No. Who said I don't like women? I didn't say I don't like women.
You think we're below men.
No. I didn't say that. I just said modern day women specifically, what do you call it? A great majority do not marry men that make less than 50K.
But you can't say that if you don't give me a source, if you don't give me facts.
They do. Go look at it. Go look it up. They do.
No, you look it up and tell me where you got it from. You're the one saying it. It's not. The burden of proof is not on me.
Okay. So what do you call them? You're the one that's challenging it. I'm telling you. At the end of the day.
Should I tell her to go to the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm going to tell her to go to the kitchen. But yeah. But all I'm saying, at the end of the day, go look at your friends and how many of their husbands make more than them. Go look at the reverse case, and then just do your own survey about it. And you start in your city. Then let me know what happens. I'm just letting you know that's how it goes. Women tend to marry men that provide lifestyles, not livings. They don't want just a living.
The most recent, not the most recent. Yeah. One of the most recent weddings we went to, the situation was the girl was making more.
Yeah.
One of the recent weddings we went to, the girl was making more.
What's your point? So you went to a wedding.
That's a third example. A third specific example we gave you. But is she another outlier?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Let me explain this to you in another way. Let me explain.
How many Arabic women?
Okay, let me explain this to you.
Rich doctors and lawyers.
Okay. Let me explain this to you from a different. Let me explain to you in a different way.
That's it.
This generalizing, why it's so dangerous. Let me, as an Arab. Do you understand that, like, this is why hate crimes and shit happen? It's because people generalize.
Hold on. Then don't generalize and base every person as an independent case.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that would be great.
Hold on. We did it.
Hold on. You're woke. Hold on. It's about being woke. What do you call it? Do that and then see how far that gets you. You know what I'm saying?
It's gotten me pretty far. The moment I married Lena, fucking nothing but good things happened.
Yeah. Like I said, bro, you got lucky, and just say alhamdulillah. That's all you gotta say.
Alhamdulillah.
That's it. You just gotta count the blessings. That's it.
I think it's fucked up, and I'll say this, and I mean this in all honesty. I'm not saying this to defend him. There's no defending him. I trust me. I know there's no cleaning him up.
But also, let's keep this respectful, guys. Just a reminder, most of you in chat are. But please, let's keep it respectful.
Do you want me to close the chat? Do you want me to close the chat?
No. Keep the chat running. I don't care about the chat.
I can still run it. We can't see it.
We're trying to bring him to the light side, guys. You don't have to be like rude or anything. Like we're trying to convince him.
If you want just to keep going.
At the end of the day, I'm far from insecure. Whatever they want to put on here, they can put whatever they want. I don't care about money. You could always make it and lose it. It always comes and goes. At the end of the day, you want to have a woman that's a God-fearing woman and a woman that respects her husband. That's what it comes down to. And if someone wants a woman that, is a stay-at-home wife, it doesn't mean she's a maid. It just means she wants to choose that.
You want me to tell you?
You know what I'm saying?
You want me to tell you how? And this is what I was about to say. And I sincerely mean this, guys.
Yeah.
Every interaction I've seen with Tim and a woman, he has been super respectful, and I'm hear me out. Before I'm not trying to cover for him in any way, and I know there's no covering for him.
Yeah.
More than respectful, anytime they've ever needed anything, like they've said, we went to Ramshorn once, and the waitress said she wasn't feeling good, she was just Tylenol. You went to CVS and got the waitress Tylenol.
Thank you. Tell these people that. Yeah.
Okay, no. Listen to what I'm saying though, Tim.
Yeah.
I've never seen you disrespect a woman in person. I've never seen you treat a woman bad. But the shit you say is not only wrong, it's scary to women. It's scary.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And that's why I hate these fucking people like Fresh and Fit and the Tates, is because I think they take people and whatever the circumstances are, they find them at a confused time and they capitalize off of ruining their lives. Because they do not, as much as they say they prepare you for being a man, they do not fucking prepare you for shit. They do not prepare you for anything, and they perpetuate your hate for women, and it just literally is soul crushing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever had problems with women?
No.
You see me our whole lives, and I'm not.
No.
I don't know how. I was a little scared bitch, but I've never had problems with women.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these guys will not help a single person get a woman. And even if your only purpose in listening to them was to pick up women, Do you know how fucking easy it would be to get a woman in today's world when there's so many people like you who follow and listen to this shit? If all I was trying to do was even get laid, forget being a good guy. If I was just trying to get laid, you know how easy it would be to just not be a fucking evil fuck?
Just be nice.
So, Sounds of Darkness says men need to grow up and realize women are equal. We're not equal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're not equal. Men and women are not equal. We're chemically, biologically different.
It's not that easy.
Yeah.
Well, not that, but I mean, like, I shouldn't say lay, but I just mean, like, how easy it is to stand out as a nice guy when so many people spew this shit. You know what I mean?
And I don't think that they mean, like, equal in physically what you're saying. No, we deserve equal respect.
And
we deserve
your burrito,
equal say.
Like, come on.
No, hold on.
It's going to be a little harder for you.
You guys have equal opportunity, and you guys have equal rights in the workforce and all that.
Yeah, because also, I just want you to know, though, your ideals, these existed before, and we've progressed since then. You know, like, we've come a long way since, like, we've tried your way. The world has started with your ideals, and we've come a long way since then because we've learned that it does not work.
And after social media.
And you just want it to go back to how things used to be, and that's not how the world works. We're past that.
But can I be honest with you, it's slowly going back to that.
It's 2024, like you said.
It's slowly going back to that. I promise you. I don't know if you've noticed it lately, but it's slowly going back to that.
Tim, I think that you have, like, a very skewed perception of how the world is, and that's why I'm saying.
No, I'll tell you. People are getting in on the capitalizing off of fucking people like you. That's what it is. So you're seeing it more. Your algorithm's getting better at showing you shit. You think that this is the way people are, but the proof is in the pudding, my friend. Like look at all these guys who watch this shit. Look at them. Look at Myron. With any time he's had an interaction with a girl, or that one time that girl called him out. Like, look how hard he has to try for one girl. These guys are fucking full. And then Coconuts, what's his name? Fit.
You compare Fresh and Fit.
Okay, but Fresh. Look at the way they talk. Look about simping and the type of girl. What kind of girl did he get pregnant?
You compare. I know a thought, but I'm just telling you what that.
Well, that's not what I meant. No, she's not a thought. I'm saying that she's exactly the type of girl that he talks bad about.
The victim mentality is crazy. That's an interesting point. I feel like maybe you are kind of painting yourself or men as, like, victims in all of this.
He's not. He's going to tell you, I don't care. He'll die alone and happy.
I feel like a man who is secure in himself does not need a woman to praise him, to bow down to him.
We didn't say needs to praise him. She would
you need someone to, like, make you feel...
just do it.
I got married when I was 21 and had a kid at 22. I was bruised, battered, and abused for 3 years. I finally got divorced, and it was really hard because society looked at me through the terrible lens. He kept trying to ruin me and hiding behind misogynistic ideology. I swear it was so hard, and I'm still suffering. But I know deep inside I made the right choice. Well, I'm happy for you.
That's great, Dan. That's great. I'm sorry that happened to you.
You know, someone else who thought like you is Winston Churchill, actually. I was talking to AB about this the other day. He's such an interesting character.
Well, Lena, we don't know enough to say. We saw 5 minutes of a documentary. Yeah.
No, I saw more than you.
Okay, but we don't know his complete ideology. I don't know about comparing Tim to...
No, I wasn't going to go...
compare Tim to... Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I wasn't going to go into detail.
I was trying to say, like, Andrew Tate fucking says Churchill. Okay, go ahead.
No, okay, Winston Churchill, for example,
he was... keep on saying women are equal. It's not the same. It's not a 50-50 partnership. It's not.
Yeah, so Churchill, you guys...
Well, yeah. The responsibility to do things... It's not 50-50.
Okay, any partnership, no matter business or friendship, people want it to be at least 50-50. And if it's not 50-50, then no one's going to want to enter a partnership with you. Plain and simple.
Women don't even want it 50-50. Women don't want to bring 50%. I'm telling you.
What?
She wants her mental leader and bring
what we
more.
Want.
I'm saying in general they do. Generally speaking, they do.
No, don't say in general. No, I won't accept it. I'm done with your blanket statements, Tim. Stop saying this is what we are. You don't know us. Clearly, you don't know us. I feel like everything you're saying is just you're projecting onto yourself. This is how you feel about yourself.
No, it's not about how I feel about myself. Most women will say, I want a man to lead me. And you could see what their actions say. Not what they say, what their actions do. When their actions come, they pick a guy who makes more money to take care of them. They pick a guy who can lead them. They pick a guy who brings more to the table. They don't come in as a 50-50.
Well, can we agree on this?
50-50.
Can we agree on this? Yeah. It's perfectly okay for you to personally want this in your relationship from your woman, but this does not mean that this is how everyone else has to be.
Thank you for the sub.
If this is what you prefer personally, 100%. Then, go for it.
100%.
But that does not mean that's how the rest of the world should work or needs to be.
I didn't say how it should work. I'm telling you what it is right now, what they're looking for, modern day women, what it is right now. I'm not telling you that it should be like this or shouldn't be like this.
Yeah, that's what it is. What you're saying now. That's how to fix the modern day woman.
No, not to fix them. I'm telling you what they are right now, what they want right now. They want lifestyles and not livings, and that's fine. One guy on YouTube wrote, "Modern day women want want weddings and not marriages," and he got over 100K likes, and that was all the proof. I need it there by itself.
You know what? I think he's right.
I'm telling you, most who want weddings, they don't care about the marriage. They don't want the accountability. They want the responsibility. They don't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? They just want the what do you call it? The wedding day. That's all it is. That's all it is.
It's just that a lot of people I've heard these perspectives from tend to be single, and I feel like because they're not where they want to be, they just blame that on women. Because why not? Women have been blamed for everything else. Up to this point in history, it's like it's just an easy scapegoat. You are blaming women. You're blaming us for all the problems.
Brother, this is wildly inaccurate. I saw a YouTube video with 152K likes saying the opposite.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Your friend,
of course it did, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Society loves to hate women, and that's what's scary about what you're saying, Tim. You're like perpetuating these stereotypes and making it more of like an unsafe society for us.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Chat saying to 100%. The chat thinks that you are blaming women.
No,
because you're saying men do no wrong.
Of course, men do wrong. There's a lot of men that do. I'm just saying the ratio's off, and I'm just saying.
Well, I'm saying the ratio's off. I'm saying. Fine. I saw a YouTube video that was saying like how what's it called? It's actually the divorce rate was based on men, and abusing women. Oh,
domestic violence about divorce. The majority of divorce is not due to domestic violence.
But I saw a video that was talking about something like that. So if you don't have to give sources and facts, why should I?
You're giving those sources and facts. You're talking about a video that you've seen. Mm-hmm. I'm just letting you know that the majority. That's good for you. That's good for you. At the end of the day, the majority of people that are getting divorced are not because of domestic violence.
Tim, do you know a lot of domestic violence is unreported?
Yeah. Of course it is.
I'm big chilling with a wife that makes more than I do. She's dope as fuck. She's my equal.
I really don't care. What do you call what he has to say? Doesn't matter to me. That's good for you. You can say, she makes more than you do. That's good for you.
Well, I just want to end by saying, Tim, that I think that if the path you're going down now, you won't find somebody.
No, 100%. I've already had a lot of women. And I already have someone. I'm not worried about it.
You're leaving?
You could always find the girl that you want. All you gotta do is just pick the traits or qualities that you want in a woman and go search it out.
Scare you away?
No,
That's it.
I don't think it's getting anywhere. So
what doesn't work for other people?
I'm winning the dunk on him.
What doesn't work for you might work for me. What works for you might not work for me.
Exactly.
But it's everybody's chemistry.
Is it safe to say then that what you want is okay?
Everybody's chemistry.
It's okay for you to want what you want, but
100%.
It's not okay for you to be saying things about women, just blanket statements and generalizing.
Hold on. Whenever on this chat in the past, whenever I brought up what I want in my wife, they've all bashed saying, "Oh, he wants a slave, he wants a housemaid." Hold on. So they were bashing me for what I wanted. So now the tables are turned. Because at the end of the day, I can pick whoever I want. And even nurses and maids need loving too. It doesn't matter. You can pick whoever you want to have. You having a housewife does not make her enslaved to you. She chose to do that for you. That's what she likes to do. She's a cook. She wants to be a cook. That's what she wants to do. That's what she likes to do. That's it. You have the money. Make her a nice kitchen, all that stuff. That's good. And she can be a housewife. That's it. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of women that want to be it. A lot of women right now that work the 40, 50-hour work week tell you.
That's true. A woman could choose if that's what she wants. My mom's a housewife. There's nothing wrong with that.
What do you call them? It's actually 180, bro. Not 360 degrees, but 180, yeah. But
it's her choice. That's true.
There's a lot of women that right now say, I would love for a man to take care of me. I don't have to work 40, 50 hours a week. I would love that. I have a lot of women right now that can vouch for that.
They're outside, actually. When he came in, we had to push their heads out the door and shut it.
That's it.
Well, Tim, I really do enjoy talking about this with you. And the fact, honestly, I really do admire the fact that you're able to sit and, continue the conversation, despite any pushback you get from chat and stuff. So I do admire that, and I respect that.
Let her cook, he said, yeah.
No, I mean it, Tim. You do seem confident to me.
Sarah, here's the thing. You could have a goal. No one said you can't have a goal.
And thank you to chat as well.
A woman could have a goal, whatever goal she wants. She could have a goal.
You did great, Lenny.
Thanks. You guys too.
But your goal is not your purpose. Your purpose is...
Your purpose.
What do you call it? Man and woman's purpose in general is to...
Lena, ladies and gentlemen.
Is to get married and have a family. That's the purpose.
Hey, my wife just fucking shed on you.
Yeah. She didn't do anything. She has her opinion on my opinion.
Okay?
She has her opinion on my opinion. 100%. She has her opinion on my opinion. It is what it is. She's arguing for a woman, but she's the one that's the most submissive to you. She's actually the exact case that I'm arguing for.
Was your mom a good wife?
100%.
She was?
100%.
Really?
100%.
I don't remember one time your mom ever cooking.
100%. She cooked 1,000,000 times. What are we talking about?
I don't remember what.
Not for you, but no, for my dad.
Okay, and I was over every weekend. I must have just been not for me.
No, 100%.
I love your mom. I love your mom.
What do you mean? What do you call it? You were too young to know. When they got divorced, you were too young to know.
Oh, she only cooked when they were married.
No shit. Why would you?
Was she still a mother whenever you?
100%. But she still cooked for us, but not for you when you came on the weekend. But she still did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But at the end of the day,
no disrespect. My mom didn't cook.
Yeah, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Like I told you, everyone has their own life. Whatever they want to do, that's what they want to do. That's it.
Your mom was a woman. Ew.
Your mom cooked sometimes too. Whether it was fast or it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, everyone has their own qualities they want in their partner. She could want a guy to do this, and he could want his wife to do this. There's nothing wrong with choosing what you want in a partner. Nothing wrong. That's it. The case closed.
Case closed? The case closed of your fucking life. You're closing your life out.
I'm telling you.
Why don't you just keep an open mind? Maybe you'll meet a woman. She'll change your views on things.
Women and men are not equal. We have different things we bring to the table, and together we come together as a great team. But we're not equal. That's it.
We're different, but we are equal. How are we not equal?
We're not equal. We bring different things.
Okay, women have better temperament. In general, I think women are smarter.
Women are smarter.
Okay.
Women are more nurturing.
Yeah.
Okay, men are stronger. So we're not equal. Where are you getting this equal
I know.
Where are you getting this equal part? You just said women are smarter. Where are you getting this equal part?
I'm saying if you don't want to be equal, you got me. I'm saying by your terms. Okay, then let's talk about the...
but we're not equal.
Equal does not mean the same. Yes, exactly.
Equal literally does mean the same.
No, it doesn't.
It literally means the same. If someone says we're equal, it means the same. It's identical. That's what this guy don't know what he's talking about.
So you need a wife that's so you think we're talking about you need to find a wife that's bald and has a beard to be your equal?
100%. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. We're not equal.
You see, that's why I can't argue with this fucking guy. This is like your childish way of debating. It's fucking. It is somewhat amazing. How you could go for circles for hours. Like, what are we doing here? You just having fun? You playing a game?
I'm just telling you. At the end of the day.
We're not
equal.
Okay.
Men and women are not equal.
No two humans are equal. Twins aren't equal based 100%. On your fucking definition.
100%.
You want to argue semantics? Okay, yeah. What else? You want to debate which color's better?
Not semantics. I'm just telling you, we bring different things to the table, and when we come together, we make a great team.
Okay.
But we're not equal. It's not an equal relationship. There's men that bring things to the table. Things.
Listen, my friend.
Women bring.
A wise man once said, 10 feathers is equal. 10 pounds of feathers is equal to 10 pounds of pebbles. That does not make them the same.
Of course.
Thanks, Chad. That's a good one.
Of course. You're talking about the weight of it. 10 pounds is 10 pounds. 10 pounds is 10 pounds.
Tim AB has small dick energy, though, not Tim. Okay, you have your one defender, still has...
Like I said, at the end of the day, you can have your qualities that you pick in the woman, you can have your qualities that she picks in the men, and we both bring great things to the table in our own different ways, but we're not equal. That's all I could just tell. We're not equal. I'm not saying anyone's better than another. I'm just saying we're not equal. We just have different things we bring to the table. She's smarter. She's more nurturing. She's more kind.
Okay. Let me use the Arab example. Let me use the Arab example. Yeah. That's like women saying, I'll date whoever, but I don't really want to date an Arab. You know, I prefer not to date an Arab. Like, going into that, wouldn't you not want to talk to that girl?
What?
Wouldn't you not want to talk to the girl who says, I don't like Arabs? Like, wouldn't you never want to even approach that girl? And a girl who says she doesn't like Arabs?
I mean, if I heard her say it, it depends. I mean, you have to see why she doesn't like them. You have to see, no, honestly.
Why she doesn't like them? Why she's racist?
No, it doesn't make her racist. She might have.
She doesn't like Arabs. That's literally racist.
It's not racist. No, she might have just had. No, it's her preference. She might have just
her preference. Okay, so guys, racists aren't racist. They just have high preferences.
No. Hold on.
Hitler had a lot of fucking preferences.
Hold on. No. Racism means you hate someone solely for the basis of his color. That's the definition of racism. If she says I don't like dating Arabs, she might have a reason for that. Maybe she had the last 5 boyfriends she had was Arab.
It doesn't matter. No, she doesn't have a reason, but that's not how it works, bro, because that is fucking racism. It doesn't matter how many times you've had a bad encounter with someone of a certain race. It doesn't mean that you could then
say, hold on.
Okay, I don't care what happened to her by 10 Arabs. It doesn't fucking matter. Bro, you're literally describing racism.
No.
It doesn't matter what happened to you prior. You can't base a whole people off of something that...
I didn't say you can base a whole people, but she's basing her dating scene, what she wants to choose from. She has the right to date who she wants. She's already given up. You know what? I had 5 bad relationships with 5 Arabic guys. It's over. I want that Arabic guy. That's up to her. That's her preference. It's not the same as hating someone for the basis of his color. That's her preference of dating. If someone says, I date Mexican girls or I date Arabic girls, that's his preference. That's what he likes. It's not racism. You know what I'm saying? It's not racism.
Tim, do you believe any aspects of sexism exist?
He said he's so thick he could cut diamonds. Yeah.
Tim, do you think any aspects of sexism exist? I feel like I have to deconstruct what bigotry is at a fundamental level. Say she never dated an Arab and a racist. What then?
Say what?
She's never dated an Arab. She's never had any encounters. She just heard about Arabs and she doesn't like them. And
she's never dated them?
Yeah.
Yeah, then at that point it'd be racist.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point, yeah. Okay.
So you know what I'm getting at.
No, I already know what you're
That's why you're trying to stop me from asking the fucking question. You're playing with your semantics bullshit. I'm telling you, what you're saying is, in that situation, you're the woman who doesn't like Arabs. Except you're like, you don't like you're just like fucking hate women for no fucking reason. Is what it sounds like. And they're not going to want to approach you.
What do you call it? No one hates women. I've had a lot of women approach me, and I've approached them. And we have real good times. Take them out to eat. I've had those times. I'm just telling you, at the end of the day, like I said, everyone could have their preference of who they want to date. There's nothing wrong with that. But for her to make that statement not knowing anything about it, she never had bad relationships in the past, and just making that statement, yeah, that is racist. 100%.
Tito likes your watch, though.
Tito, I appreciate it, cousin. Appreciate it, bro. It's a Belova.
He's been watching the Manosphere for so long, he's been real good at avoiding the real questions. Tim's always been this way. It doesn't matter what the fucking debate is. What color's the sky? He'll change both of our fathers are attorneys. So, he's inherited this, thank you, Charlie, for the subject. He's inherited this way of maneuvering the conversation. We could go all night, and he'll keep, he won't concede to anything.
Man and woman are equal. You guys can put that as much as you want. You and Sons of Darkness can put that as much as you want. What's a deal breaker for me and a woman? Trying to see. Deal breaker? Infidelity. That's it. That's a deal breaker. Which should be in any relationship, yeah.
Do you think that women get the short end with anything? Do you think there's sexism that women experience? Do you agree with any aspects of that? Do they have to deal with anything that men don't have to?
Of course they do. A lot of women get the short end of the stick. Of course, haram. Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This Tim guy has some really good ideas. Interested in hearing more from him. Okay. Zombie, thank you for the stubby. How many kids do you want to have?
Okay.
3 is a sweet spot. 3 is good.
You want to really have a fucking shit show in here? I'll invite my friend Fidelis, then it'll be a real shit show. You'll have a teammate.
Oh, yeah.
I would like that, actually. I would like to take 2 of you on, because then I won't have to hold back. If there's 2 of you, I would feel a lot better. And then I could just go in.
Sarah, like I told you, hermano, I would date a woman who has a career. That's not a problem. Or who wants a career. Not a problem. I just told you.
And you set that up.
That at the end of the day, when it comes to raising a family, if she wants to do the career and raise it, she could handle both. That's fine. But most of the time, it'll be easier for her if she doesn't have to work. If you have that kind of money. That's it. It'll be easier for her. Yeah, the man can take care of her fully.
If he can take 2 guys unconfirmed, oh yeah.
You can't do anything. You're done. This is over, Jimmy Pro. He's vouching for you, but he doesn't know.
Women are equal and deserve equality.
Would you date a girl
yes, they
if
do.
she didn't want to have kids? Not really, no.
Do you want your future daughter to date men who think like you?
Well, what do you call my future daughter if she...
That's a great question, Osama.
It's a great question. And what do you call if the man was going to take care of her and everything, and be a housewife, I would say, yeah, respect your husband. He's going to take care of you.
That's a great question, Osama. Does Tim care that his point of view runs counter to Islam?
How does it run counter to Islam?
Go ahead, Osama. Drop some knowledge.
Doesn't run counter to Islam. It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It's actually preferred. It's mustahab. If you make a lot of money, you should take care of the woman. It doesn't run counter to Islam. Be nice to her.
Yo, it's wicked up in here.
Woman's heart, be nice to her. Show her chivalry is still alive. Take care of her. Guide her. Protect her. That's the best way to woman's heart. Look, she's quoting a verse now from the Quran. You're equal to one another. Yeah, did you read? You didn't read your verse. Obviously, right? Does it fail to reward any worker among you for any work you do in terms of work?
Yeah, you wife was Khadija, the divorced, successful woman.
Of course, she was. I know Khadija was very successful. That's fine.
We're wicked up in this bitch.
I'm having fun with this chat anyway. Yeah.
Tim, thoughts on eating kuss? Chat asks.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that. No.
He's good. That was a good question. I actually was curious how you would answer that. Really? Never?
No, I don't get into that. No.
No.
We don't eat the panocha.
Oh shit! This is amazing. Thank you, AB. Thanks for being here.
This is amazing too, Samad.
Interesting. Do you think I do?
You?
Yeah.
I think you've done it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Have you?
Absolutely.
You're sick.
I'm sick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm yeah.
The DJ Khaled mentality, son.
Eating pussy is pretty gay.
No, it's not gay. I'm just saying, I just don't go down.
Okay. AB, you're sick. This explains a lot. No wonder Tim is the way he is. Are you anti-blowjob too? I love how you're saying like the most crazy misogynistic stuff in the world, but then you just yawn like fucking like you're 5 years old.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck women, they need to stay in the kitchen, they need to fucking not work and just listen to what I say.
No one said that. I literally said that. That's what out of my mouth. I didn't say they don't have to have, they could have a career, they could do whatever they want.
You should try it, man. You should try it. Tim, is AB a beta?
I'm glad your wife makes more than you.
Am I beta? Myron is a fed after feds. That's true.
Myron, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't answer about BJ. Are you pro BJ?
Zombie _ pop darts
Yeah, like
GTS and says eating is the point to life, Tim. Maybe you just haven't tasted the
being married doesn't
zombie
mean
_ pop darts redeem
doesn't mean you have
TTS and
success.
says
You
eating
being
is the
married doesn't
point
make
to
you
life,
anything.
Tim. Maybe you just haven't tasted the berry.
Tasted the berries, and yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious in Dearborn how many other guys are anti that.
You hear a lot of them.
No wonder why I was so good with women here. It was too easy here. It was too easy for me. I was nice. I did that. They've never seen anything like it. They're used to fucking brutes like you. Yeah. This whole time I thought I was great with women, but no, I happen to be in the right city at the right time.
That's a great comment. You should even say, Tim, what is your sell? You want women to cook and you don't even eat.
Who said that?
That's a CK bucket.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was sick. Yeah, that was good. And she's like, I feel sorry for the girls. No, don't feel sorry. They're marrying a lot of guys just like with my mentality.
Don't worry, sir. I did what I could for the community when I can. Okay, stop. Avery, should I send Cousin Tim my brother's black book? Just in case there aren't any Latinos in there. Bro, we're going to need the book of Amun-Ra for this guy.
Oh, yeah. Get Firas on the stream. That's it. Get Fido. That's all I need to hear.
Tim, why are you treating women like a prop? That's a good question. Maybe because he looks at them like a concept rather than a reality.
Oh.
Tim, do you think someone can be feminine and work at the same time?
Of course she could.
Do women actually exist? I think chat got to Tim. He's going to give it a try. He's going to be changed next time.
Tito, I appreciate it. I fit it well, I know.
What's Tim's success rate? What's his longest relationship?
Longest, 4 years. Yeah.
Red pill YouTubers are for 15 years old. How are you getting tricked by them? It's not just him. There's a lot of people our age, unfortunately. I love you, AB. I got my boyfriend onto your streams, and he would have loved this one. Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to him. So thankful AB is here to help me feel better about men in general. Thank you. Tim, would you ever work for a woman?
Yeah, I don't mind working for a woman. Depends. If you work for, you work for a company, you work for something, whatever. If you're a PA and she's a doctor, you work under it, no big deal. Again, they're not understand the concept. What I want out of my wife is a stay-at-home wife. You working for a woman does not change what you want in your wife. They're independent cases. Can you guys hear me now?
Okay, how many relationships that Tim describes as ideal has he seen out in the wild, or how many married folks does he know that are in traditional gender roles that are actually happy? Like, how many people that you know personally are happy in their traditional relationship based on your standards?
I know a lot. I know quite a few, especially when it comes to culture. When you have the culture backing you up, they tend to have those traditional gender roles, especially in our culture.
Yeah, name one.
Name who?
One couple that's happy following that traditional way of doing things.
I know a lot.
One. We know a lot of same people. Name one for me.
What do you mean name one?
Name one.
There's so many. I mean, you don't know what the friends that I know, but...
Okay, well, we grew up together. I've known you my whole life. Name one.
Yeah, but you never hung out with...
Also, we have a big family. Name someone in the family.
With the Lebanese friends that we have. There's all of them have traditional gender roles. What do you mean?
Yeah. Such as?
There's a lot. Our cousins, for example, in Germany.
The ones that I don't speak to. Okay.
Okay, man. Well, even the cousins here too.
Like?
Even the cousins here too.
You're so fucking stubborn. You ever watch that Proud Thug on fucking Key and Peele? That's you, bro.
I'm telling you.
I don't need a chair, man.
It is what it is.
You cannot name one. I can name plenty of happy couples that don't follow your standard.
I didn't say you couldn't.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. You asked if...
I can't answer that question. I can't think of one.
No.
I can't think of one that follows your tradition that's happy.
I can think of 5 right now.
Name one.
I told you, but you don't know the people. I'm not going to put them here on the internet. I know the people personally. I'm not put their names out like that.
You're not gonna say that they're happy.
100%,
God forbid.
100% they're happy.
You don't want to embarrass them by saying that they're happy, right?
100% they're happy.
Okay.
Siki Buckies, I'm in Germany right now.
All our cousins in Germany, by the way, they say you're wrong. They told me.
Maruka?
They told me in German, actually. It's crazy.
They didn't tell you in Germany.
These couples he knows, does he talk to only the men in these couples, in these relationships?
No, of course. I mean, you got to hear both sides of the story, but if she didn't like it, she would get out of it a long time ago, assuming, money wasn't a factor. Because sometimes women stay in it because the money is good, but if the money is not good and she's making good money, and he's making good money and she's still in it, she must like the relationship, The difference is when you have culture, they're less willing to throw in the towel.
It must be nice to look at the world as such like a heck way. There's nothing ever could be wrong behind the scenes, right? Especially when so many men have your mindset. Maybe women are
just because there's a lot of women that don't have they're doing the traditional gender roles and all that stuff. They're doing the traditional roles of the man and woman that are happy. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist that are people that do the traditional roles that are happy as well. Both can coexist. They can both coexist. It's not you know what I'm saying?
So you want to stay at home mom. She makes no money and she wants out. How does she get out?
No, she goes. That's her problem. She wants out.
But there's other factors to consider. My mom always said, because my mom had me young, she always wanted to preach to my sister to finish school because she didn't want her to ever have to rely on anyone.
And that's 100% okay with that. They should finish school just in case there is a scumbag guy that treats them bad. But if assuming they have a good guy and he wants to take care of her, there's nothing wrong with that also. It's all situational. All depends on,
I'm so used to this shit, guys, that one just went over my head.
That's it.
You want her to endure.
Endure what?
Whatever the fuck it is.
No.
She makes no money. What could she do? Not everyone has big Arab families in the South End. They could go back and live at their grandma's house and shit.
100%. So again, then I go get an education. What do you want me to tell you? Who told her?
What do you mean? You think it's either what if they have fucking kids and shit? It's not that easy.
Okay, but who told her to have kids if she has nothing?
People like you.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say she can't have a career.
Fucking the gender role bullshit that they've been dealing with for fucking forever. That's not,
no, bro. What do you call it? 2025.
Especially in our culture, these girls don't know fucking shit. Their moms don't tell them anything except get married. What
do you call them? In this new era in 2024, 2025.
And I mean, they don't mean shit. I mean, they're stupid. I mean, they don't know anything about the real world because they're still so young.
Go ahead. They're not young. They're in their 30s, bro.
No. I'm talking about the younger girls.
That's fine. Maybe they're still young, but they have social media affect them. All I'm saying is we were way better off before social media, and now what's going on? They have the ability to go to college. They have the ability to get educated, and they are getting educated.
And they have the ability to call out men who mistreated them.
100%. That's their picking. They don't have to be.
But they have that now with social media.
Again, that's their picking. They don't have to. Pick those men. They pick those men.
I'm glad I'm gay. This shit complicated as fuck.
all I'm telling you is that most women are the ones getting educated now, not men. It's women graduating high school and college way higher degree than men, and those women are not. He's giving one case, a few cases of women being broke in today's era and marrying a man. Most women have something going for them, and the man has something going for him, and they're both getting married together. But if the man has a lot of money, and he prefers his wife to stay home, and she wants to do that as well, then that's also good as well.
Yeah, but why can't you look at that or describe that as respect instead of submissiveness? There's a non-scary way of saying things.
You guys are getting bent over the word that's used and not the actual concept.
Okay, but okay, and okay. If it's so insignificant, if it's such a word to you, as you say, or if it's just a phrase, then why not? If it doesn't mean anything to you, then why not phrase it better so that it's because it does mean stuff to women, because women do experience horrible fucking shit. So it's something that doesn't mean anything to you is because you've never had to go through shit that they've had to go through.
You're making this into like
no. See, you can't even comprehend. You can't. No, Tim. I know that
you're making this into the word submission is now that she
Tim, because to you do not mean that, yeah. Because you have nothing associated with it. You don't know the weight that it has with women. I understand that, but it's when you're saying something, you have to think of what the other people hear as well. It's not just what your intent is.
Now you became their psychiatrist about how they feel about the word submission, as if it's like the word with the R. And at the end of the day, it's not the same. The word submission doesn't really, the
word the R. Good night, Steph.
That's him.
What'd you say?
At the end of the day, the word submission is.
Are you talking about the word I always tell you not to say with the R?
Yeah. But
okay.
What come? They're way across on opposite ends of the spectrum. At the end of the day, the word submissive is not a scary word. It's not.
Okay.
A lot of women will tell you, especially a lot of Latin women and Arabic women, they use the word all day.
We can't just gloss over that now that you said it.
I'll say it, yeah.
I don't know if this is just a Dearborn thing. When you guys were kids, did you guys ever use the grape word to say like, oh, I got graped in basketball? Like I got so stupid, but in Dearborn, I don't know if it was everywhere, people would use it to say I was like beaten so bad in something. Oh, I was graped in Super Smash Brothers. No. Yeah. Some people. No. Yeah. Okay. Some people know. Okay, some people say yeah. Okay, it was fucking stupid. It was a thing in the early 2000s. Okay, I guess it wasn't just whatchamacallit. It wasn't just the Dearborn thing. Okay, but then we grow out of this thing, most of us. But then other people still use it that way, and I go, yo, my man, you can't be fucking talking like that in front of people. And he's like, that's not what I fucking mean. I go with Tim.
Yeah, see, you guys.
I'm like, forget that fucking. Just remove that word from your vocabulary.
Okay, let me put it to you this way: all these people today that are using the bullshit word of politically correct, that's a bullshit excuse of not telling the truth. How about they move that out of their vocabulary? They're not going to dictate to me what I can say, and they want to hide behind phrases that they use to be the word politically correct. That's a sorry excuse to not tell the truth.
It's funny. Excuse. Yeah. I love how everyone on Team Misogyny and Team Right Wing, all y'all are acting like we are making excuses and stuff. How about You know what? It's real easy to be a fucking piece of shit. It's real easy to be selfish. It takes work to be considerate of others. We're not the fucking weak ones because we care how stuff affects other people. You, like, sincerely, I'm not trying to white knight on camera or anything. Like, I'm trying to talk to you sincerely as my cousin. And some people, whenever they watch this shit, they think, they get mad that we go back and forth. Tim is like me in the sense that he does not give a fuck about the comments. And, like, for the most part, I think I was made for this career just because it does not bother me in a way that it bothers others. So that's not my intent at all. I'm honestly just trying to be honest. Like it's not an excuse. We're not trying to police you. We're not trying to control you. These people who you're saying, they want nothing to do with you.
Politically correct, no. See, this girl wrote puppies make my heart happy. Politically correct does not mean just a blanket phrase for I don't care about the repercussions of not being thoughtful of public language. That's not what politically correct means. Politically correct is changing truth into what people think is today, what they're using it today. Like they hide behind the real truth and what people want to be accepted, and they don't want to hear the actual truth.
Bro, people.
That's what it is.
Listen,
that's what politically correct is.
People in today's world, they do go overboard with a lot of shit. I completely agree with that. I agree with that. But
using the word based on the word, just saying, yeah, he told the truth.
Okay, yeah, but also a lot of this, and it's tough for people our age too, because we got caught in the middle of this changing world. Like even the movie we loved, like Superbad. We loved Superbad when we were younger. Watching that movie now is like fucking insane. Like that a movie like that can never be made. Yeah, and we watched that and didn't see, and we didn't see a single.
But I'm glad you're bringing that up.
Yeah.
Why is Jonah Hill that movie can be made today? Why? Because of fucked up people today that are too sensitive.
No.
That's what it comes down to. No. That's what it comes down to. A lot of things. Dave Chappelle will get canceled today.
He is canceled today.
Well, okay, prove my point even more. So he is canceled today, but back then he wouldn't be canceled. People were more tough. What do you call people were more alligator skin, rough skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of these things. No, it's not about pussies. It's that they have a voice. No, it's not about being pussies. It's about it's about. Okay, keep saying it. Say it 5 more fucking times. That don't make sense.
Not canceled.
No. It's about it doesn't affect us, so we didn't see it that way. We don't see the problem in a movie that's all about taking advantage of a drunk girl because we've never been a girl in that position.
So there's always going to be something that someone else went through. In any movie, you can find a small cut or small scene.
I'm not saying that stuff shouldn't be made. I still think realism is important. If you're telling a story about a certain time period or whatever, I still think realism is important. I don't ever think you should leave out something in a movie if it's important to the plot, if that's what the story you're trying to tell. That's really different. But I'm just saying that now we recognize that these things aren't okay. It's not about being pussies. It's real easy. It's real easy for someone to say, I don't care about Gaza and what's going on overseas because they're not Arab.
I don't care what anybody says. Superbad was one of the best movies that came out.
I think it's hilarious. I still think it's hilarious.
Okay, and there's no justification for why he couldn't make that movie today because of other people just being too sensitive of what's going on, including in comedy.
It could be made, but I'm saying it would get a bunch of shit.
Yeah. I know it would get a bunch of shit. That's my point. Because people are fucking sensitive. That's my point, exactly. Rush Hour 2. Rush Hour was a great movie. Rush Hour 1 and 2. They were great movies. They couldn't be made today. You know what I'm saying? They'll find one little scene that they didn't like that affects one fucking person.
Rush Hour to this day. Chad always makes fun of me for how much I reference Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Rush Hour. Let's say, okay, for the first one. I love Chris Tucker's character.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker, he asks his coworker, what panties are you wearing? What's this?
Yeah.
When we're looking at it, we're laughing because he's just being his funny character. But you don't associate it with women who are actually sexually harassed in the workplace. Like it's different. It's different for them viewing that.
So
that's not going to make or break the movie. By the way, they could leave that fucking thing out.
So because someone had a negative connotation, he looked at it in a different way. Now the whole intention of their comedy has to be viewed on that negative.
No. I understand. I understand it's a different period. I understand it's a different period. I understand, and I don't judge people entirely based off of today's standards. I keep that in mind when I'm talking about things. But But at the same time, we should be understanding that things are changing,
and people that are sensitive should be understanding that things are not always making fun of them. But we're laughing at ourselves and we're laughing at everybody. And comedy and movies should be.
Well, all bullies say that too. They say we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
Can I be honest with you? It's just raising more pussies. If they can't take shit like that,
listen, there's a degree of what you're. There's a small degree of what you're saying that is. Yes, okay. Listen, there's a small degree of what you're saying that's open for discussion. There's a small degree of that I think when you overly sensitize everyone, there is going to be a point where they aren't going to be prepared for the real world. I could be wrong. Maybe the whole world will get more sensitive, but I agree based on my life and things I've seen that yes, a lot of these kids will not be prepared for a lot of shit. And it's going to make it harder on them. That's a different discussion. We could talk about that all the time, but that's different than saying everybody's fucking pushy. Like there's a right way to argue the way you feel about things. Now you're gonna eat pussy or not?
Like I said, people are doing way too much now. People are doing way too much now when it comes to sensitivity thing. They have to watch what they say, even as comedians. They got to watch what they say. They got to write apologies to different people because they offended a different group or different people. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just be who you are. They don't like you. Who gives a fuck? That is what it is. You're not here to please everybody. You can't please everybody. You never please everybody. Even in the workforce, you won't please everybody. There's always a customer that tries to get under your skin. It doesn't matter. There's people that just don't like you merely for you. That's it. Thank you. Truth imperialists. People need to grow thicker skins, not control speech. You have the freedom of speech. If it hurts someone's feelings,
you do. Shit. But I feel like a lot of these things you could do without.
Dude.
It's not necessary. A lot of the shit that I'm talking, like that one little fucking joke in Rush Hour, wasn't necessary.
Yeah, but what do you call them? They said it.
And I'm not saying it shouldn't be made. I'm not saying it shouldn't. I'm just saying that yes, you're gonna get different backlash,
especially today. That's my point. And a lot of what do you call it?
Yeah, like a long time ago.
A lot of people today are being censored.
I'm not even going to get into that, actually.
And what do you call it? In movies, they can't even make what they want to make. You can't even make the same types of movies that you can make 10, 15, even just 10, 15 years ago. You can make the same types of movies. You can't do it anymore.
Unclever homophobia or racism isn't funny anymore, yeah.
They have my sense of humor. Majority people like those kinds of movies.
Okay, if Larry's one of the funniest guys I know in chat. If he says funny, then it's funny.
That's it.
Close.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is they're going to eat pussy or not.
I'm good, cuz.
Okay. I think if someone make gay jokes, they should be actually funny. The bar is just higher now, not just haha gay anymore. That's a good point, too. But I do agree that when you go to like a comedy show...
Actually,
you're going there, you should understand what you're going... I mean, as long as it's not nothing too extreme, but...
I mean, they know what they're getting themselves into when they go to a comedy show, especially if they sit in the front row. You gotta help me learn, bro. Trust me. I love how they think they know me from a 1-hour podcast. That's called acting.
Well, they're basing it off of other people that say similar things to you. So they kind of could predict half the things you're gonna say before you say them.
Of course, 100%.
You could tell them right now to list off some things that you feel, and they'll have your talking points down.
I'm not really worried about it. Not worried about it.
You're not worried about it. You guys are all pussies.
No, they are. Most of the people that, that most of them are either younger kids or they don't know any better. At the end of the day, they're sensitive. People are too sensitive today. It is what it is.
Julia says, Tim, your sexist take, dry your pussy up, just saying.
That's cool. That's her take on that. There's a lot of women that want to be led and have the opposite point of view. And they don't have her mentality. And that's fine. It just has to go what works for you.
Tim's sexist takes makes my dick hard. There you go. There's your boy right there. Got your back.
That's all these guys talk about. This already tells you that, that's all they talk about is just sex. They got no life.
Sincerely, when I have you on here, you
can't even write a sentence. Right?
When I have you on here, I'm thinking we're gonna tell like stories about like growing up, this and that, and then every time someone asks a question, and I think you might give an answer that I don't agree with, but I never think that you are gonna go so hard straight out the gate, and that's how we divulge into this every fucking time. I don't come here for a public execution. I mean, I don't want you on here for a public execution, just so you know.
100%, dude.
If I thought it would help, then I'd do it, but I don't think it helps at all. Do you like talking about these things?
Oh, yeah.
In front of this?
We already got the point across. I'm not going to change my mind about it. That's what I want. And then I change their mind about it. They have what they pick in their woman. I have what I pick in my woman. You know, it's like someone that wants to get, you know, what he likes to eat. That's what he likes to eat. That's his meal. I pick what's my preference. You know what I'm saying?
I found out some fucked up stuff about our grandfather over Christmas.
What'd you find out?
Don't say it on camera. Did you hear anything about it? It's just stuff where me and Brennan, your brother, we were looking at each other and we're like, whoa.
This podcast is dead now.
And then Brendan looks at your mom and he goes, it was me, my dad, your brother, and your mom. We were sitting together and they were telling something about your dad. I mean, about our grandfather. And then me and Brendan look at each other and then Brendan looks at his mom and he goes, we really got to take it easy on you guys. You guys come from some fucked up people. And then my dad tried to explain to me.
How it was justified.
Yeah, stuff about his dad. And I was like, there's literally nothing you could say to me now that'll ever look at him the same.
Let's turn off this podcast and come back in a minute.
All right. I have someone else is going to debate you now.
Ooh. What's up, Nizzy?
What's going on?
What up, baby? What's up, cousin?
What's up, chat? What's going on? What's up, chat? What's going on, guys? How's the chat been?
Big Dog Nazar, baby. The chat's been good.
Spill
Out of the darkness, go try to make your wife come, cousin. Don't waste your time about me. Focus on yourself. You have better things to do, baby.
Coffee redeemed TTS and says women TTS and says women.
Is that Scuffed AB?
Scuffed AB.
Scuffed AB is
Thanks. You married, Tim?
I don't know, I'm not married. But I will be soon in trouble. I will be soon in trouble.
I'm about to get some popcorn after
Get some popcorn, Kay.
this stream.
Just like his bro. He looks better than AB, and he's cooler than AB, and he's more intelligent.
Thanks, bro. What did you have for dinner, Tim?
I had shawarma earlier. I went to Tahamas, got a shawarma earlier.
Mr. Mickey underscore 200 Mr. Mickey underscore TTS and says woman be shopping. TTS and says woman be shopping.
Women are equal and deserve equal
He can't even spell right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on your spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get back upstairs.
Everybody chat.
I'll see you, chat.
Please give me a hug.
Give him a hug.
Here you go. It's been a while, cousin.
You smell good.
Thank you, hey, well, the Arabic oud.
What's that?
The oud cologne, the Arabic oud.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Arabic word for anti-woman. Fuck them.
That was juicy, hey.
No, I gave you all those hangers. You can toss them if you don't want them.
Man should submit to woman. Wow, bro. Your girl really got you. She has your nuts locked in
Not
the jar.
down here. I just cleaned down here. You want to share this with me? It's an energy drink.
Well, I drink one in there, man. A black cherry vanilla one. It was good.
Well, I have. I'll pour some in here.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
You're falling asleep.
I'm falling asleep, no.
You sure?
I don't want the chat anymore, you know?
You sure you don't want a little bit, though?
Sarah's like my cousin.
Do you want a little bit or not?
He is.
Why? Because it's pink? Because it's pink, isn't it?
Because it's pink.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know about pink cat, no way. Pink cat, no way.
And is he so cute? He's a good guy. He's a good. I don't know how he turned out so good.
What flavor is that, Amy? No, yes.
It's pink. I mean, some toffee, freaking toffee. I'll see you, Jess. Feel better.
Guys, I appreciate him. Let's log off.
You want to log off?
Yeah.
Do you have any closing words?
We'll come back every tomorrow, inshallah.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you being so open.
Of course. That's what she said. Okay. Guys, it was great seeing you guys tonight. Great chat. Great debates.
Better pizza.
I still love you guys too. Better pizza is at Papa John's, yeah.
Still love you, Tim. They say. Women deserve equal love and consideration.
Well, Sons of Darkness is right. Men should submit to women, right? That's it. You guys are still family too. Alamak, Tokenai, Alamak, hey, love you, primo. Te amo más. Buenas noches. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Guys,
let's get out.
Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna start ending these conversations with Tim like fucking Lex Friedman. Today, guys, we had a very deep conversation.
Great conversation.
And we have to remember, as a wise man once said, what's the quote?
Guys.
The true measure of a man is what he does with power. I'm Lex Friedman. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
That's it.
Laundry's done. All right, I gotta get the laundry. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. I missed you guys. I will stream again. I've been doing nothing but housekeeping around here.
Lena did your laundry?
No, it's my brother.
Joel.
Go tell him not to do that shit, bro.
Don't do it. Tell Lena to go do it. Where's Lena at?
Anyways, yeah, I've been doing a lot of cleaning up around here and stuff. So I've been busy, but I will be streaming. Thank you guys for the stubbies. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your love. Appreciate you guys. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a Happy New Year. Maybe I'll stream on New Year's Day. That might be a good time to stream since it's always everything's closed. Okay. Women deserve equal rights. Yes.
Sarah Loves Rocks redeemed TTS and says, has Tim ever been arrested?
Find the girl and keep her trapped in the house.
You gonna ignore that?
You think I'm single, but that's okay.
You think he's single, but Chatter, you're playing checkers.
Yeah.
I got you. Hey,
you play
bros for life.
You play categories. No, but at the end of the day, no. I'm just being honest.
Fuck women, bro. Am I right?
No. Women are good people. I'm just saying at the end of the day.
Hey, to suck each other's cocks.
80 feet. But that's where it boils down to.
You just founded that, bro. Fuck yeah. My man. No more pounds.
Shafted.
My man, no
Roasted.
more. No, fuck,
Shafted.
bro.
I'm just saying at the end of the day.
I'm just saying at the end of the fucking day clip that anytime you ever see this guy say anything misogynistic, send that clip. We toasted, we fist.
Didman1 redeemed TTS and says, I'm suffering from ligma. Tim, do you have any advice?
Hear anything about that?
What is it called?
Ligma?
What's ligma?
Ligma nuts.
Yeah.
Welcome to the internet. That's a good question. Yo, Tim, would you suck venom out of Abe's dick to save his life?
You're gonna have to die.
Bro, you want to save my life?
No.
What if the entry point wasn't the tip? It was like the side of it.
No.
It's like a corn on the cob type scenario. You just close your eyes, pretend it's corn on the cob. Just suck the venom out of my dick, and you save my life. Bro, I've known you my whole life.
80 feet by 80.
My whole fucking life. You want to save my life? What kind of fucking family member are you?
80.
What if it was my ass? Would you suck my ass?